everyone.
I'm Darren.
I'm Mike.
And we are the Froze Bros.
Welcome. We have another very exciting guest this week and another exciting topic. We're heading back to Trader Joe's.
Yes.
After last week, we didn't talk about Trader Joe's almost at all. We felt so bad. We're doing a Trader Froze episode with our good friend Jodi.
Hello.
Yeah, and Jodi, when you were here, we had something. When you were here last time, we had something from Trader Joe's, and we said that we would actually go to Trader Joe's next time.
I did.
Do our Trader Froze.
Yeah, you're our official Trader Joe's correspondent. In fact, since you're the one who's kind of actively going to the newsletter, we need you to let us know anytime something is happening.
Okay.
Special deals, special items, all that.
Waffles. Recalls.
The waffle recall is huge news. It's expanded, in fact.
We do have to go back to that. We made the announcement last week about the waffle recall, noted that the waffles we tried from Nature's Path were not included, but then they were included again.
Yeah, so I had added half a point, but now I have to subtract a full point, so now they're a half a point lower.
Well, you know what I'm going to do, Mike? I think that Eggo is behind this because everything but Eggo seems to be affected.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
So I'm going to give Nature's Path an extra point.
Oh, yeah?
For having to deal with this mess.
Okay, so because they're being sabotaged, we shouldn't take anything away from them. And we should take something away from the real perpetrators, Eggos.
They will not be reviewed at all until this investigation is complete.
That's a good point.
Don't deal with Big Waffle.
Yeah, Big Waffle. The Froze Bros are coming for you, baby. Watch out.
Eggo's got to be about 90% of the waffle market, right?
I would think so.
Yeah, easily.
Although I do like the Kodiak ones with the protein in them.
Yeah,
I would try the Kodiak.
I'm never getting waffles again. This is scary. Although I don't know if anyone's actually gotten sick. The last I heard that nobody had actually gotten sick from it is just to make sure because there is contamination.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, that there's some potential sickness here. Nobody's actually gotten sick. Unlike the, not frozen food related, but E. coli outbreak at McDonald's with the quarter pounders.
Yes, that's a scary one.
That one's
for me.
That one's much worse.
It's scary for me, not for you guys who don't like McDonald's.
No, I do. I don't go as often as you do, but when I do, quarter pounders kind of my thing too.
Yeah, they're good. I forget, Jodi, are you a fast food person at all?
I'm not.
Yeah. So you're in the clear.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, there's other big news right now, too.
Other big news?
This is our 10th episode.
10th episode.
Oh, that is big news.
We've made it to 10, double digits.
Yeah, that's impressive. I'm sure a lot of podcasts don't make it to 10. But yeah, we're very excited to have our favorite grocery store and one of our favorite guests here to celebrate the 10.
Thanks. It was very crowded in Trader Joe's today because it was Saturday.
Indeed.
It did. So we're recording this on a Saturday. We planned to meet at Trader Joe's.
And we did.
And we walked around and we thought of things that would make for a good show.
Yeah. One of us got there on time.
Yeah, a
one
solid
of us
one.
didn't.
1 out of 3 ain't bad. In any case, before we get to that, we're getting into a little bit early. But before we start with our main topic, let's get into start the way we start every week with what we've been eating. And I have something that I'm excited about that I just had a couple of days ago. Also a Trader Joe's item. Did a little taco night with the frozen beef birria.
Mm-hmm.
It was $8 for a little 16-ounce thing. Does end up being it's just the beef and the sauce. It does end up being a little saucy. So don't think that you're getting a pound of meat. You're getting a pound of meat and sauce. But it was good, and we made did a little taco night. And you have to you have to provide some other things, but it was a nice, delicious meal. I'd recommend it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I picked up the Trader Joe's orange chicken in a box. It comes in a bowl. That was delicious for lunch. It had the sauce that you just warm up in a cup of warm water, which you can get at work.
Nice.
Drizzle it all over, and it actually had decent pieces of chicken in it.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, surprising.
But did it come with rice?
Of course.
Of course.
And broccoli.
Wouldn't be a meal without it. It should only come with one piece of broccoli if it's going to replicate a real restaurant.
No, there were lots of little pieces of broccoli. I was impressed.
Trader Joe's looking out for the health. That's appreciated.
Yes.
I don't think I've had anything from Trader Joe's since we last recorded.
That's an insult.
I'm sorry, TJ.
We did only record a few days ago, but it's still an insult.
We have been in a busy recording schedule, getting extra episodes in from Mike being away and before I go away.
Yeah.
But I did go to a new grocery store this week.
Oh, that's
We
exciting.
had some beautiful weather here in Boston.
Yes,
It was
did.
over 80 one day. Took a ride to the beach.
Ah.
Was there anyone else on the beach?
There
I
were,
have to ask you this.
yeah.
You have a few people out.
Couple people even in the water.
Wow. Yeah.
It was
Yeah, the water's probably reasonably warm. Right?
it's
Yeah.
it was pretty cold,
Yeah.
but maybe no colder than it is in Maine in August.
Yeah.
If you're in New England and you go up there, then you're just used to frigid water
60s.
all the time.
Sure.
But anyway, on the way back, I stopped at a Market Basket,
No.
which I've really never been in before. To
Like
Really?
any Market Basket or
I've-
just this
I've-
one?
been in a Market Basket once before, and I think just grabbed a water
Wow.
near the door
Okay.
and left. That was my only experience whatsoever in a Market Basket.
Yeah.
This time, I took a look around,
Mm-hmm.
especially the freezer section.
Nice.
There was so much there that is not in stores here.
Nice. I mean, that must be a big one. Was it a big store?
It's big in Revere, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
It was pretty big. So many more items than I've seen in our freezer sections around here.
We haven't talked a lot about Market Basket in the New England area. This is like pretty beloved. Their prices are significantly better than like almost any, I'm pretty sure anywhere else.
Is it just the Boston area, though? Because I don't even know of any in Connecticut.
Yeah, I never saw in Connecticut. Yeah, so it might be just Massachusetts. I'm not really sure.
I
Hit us
think
up
so.
at frosebrospod@gmail.com. Let us know if you know,
Yeah, let us know.
because I'm not looking it up. I refuse to look it up.
You're not the research department.
Yeah.
But I picked up some frozen pasta, cavatelli.
A little cavatelli. That's like a little
They're
macaroni that's in a full spiral
yeah, it's
with some ridges on the
it
outside.
looks like there's some merger of brands here because it is called Rosina, real Italian style Celentano. Two different logos, two different brands, or Celentano if they Americanize that. Probably Celentano.
But
And I
it's
had that with
frozen?
some, yeah, frozen.
With
with,
sauce.
like- No, not with sauce.
Huh.
So you put your own sauce on that.
Interesting.
Like it was near the frozen ravioli.
Mm-hmm.
Cavatelli is really the only one that's not a filled pasta that I've seen
Yeah.
frozen.
Wait, so how does it go? It's just the pasta?
It's
Or-
just the pasta,
Okay. Frozen.
frozen.
I feel confused as well. So,
Okay. It's
Why-
not just
so-
me.
so how do you cook it? You boil it?
You make it like, yeah.
Okay. Oh, so
Like
is it
any
supposed to
other
be like a
pasta.
frozen fresh kind of thing?
Yeah. I think
Yes.
so.
Gotcha. Like
Yeah.
fresh pasta. Okay.
Yeah.
That's making sense.
Yeah. And I had some meatballs in the freezer that I had with this too.
Nice.
Cooked Perfect brand. Never even noticed the brand name of that before, but
Were they perfect?
they were fine. I made them in the air fryer actually, and
That is the way to go.
yeah,
For sure.
good crisp outside. Was really good.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, meatballs are a great thing to just have in the freezer at the ready. Good for anything.
Prefer the Trader Joe's turkey meatballs, but yes.
Well, you've never had the cooked perfect.
I haven't.
Because you've
They
just
might be perfect.
never been to a grocery
Mhm.
store that is not Trader Joe's.
That's
as
not
far as I know.
true.
I don't think I've ever gotten the Trader Joe's meatballs, but maybe I'll try those. These are gluten-free, I'm just noticing on the package too, which is
Okay.
not something I picked on purpose, but
You know, good to have. If you,
because usually there will be some breadcrumbs in a meatball,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. If you want to, if it's an Italian style and you want it to be a little moist. Yeah, if they're just meat, it's like too meaty, a little too springy. It just feels like you're eating a
It's-
little
Hamburger.
hamburger. Yeah.
Little round hamburger
Yeah, so it holds it together too, right?
with the egg.
Dope.
And I have a leaf on me.
All right.
Um,
Yeah, the leaves are really coming down out there.
I put some of my fresh basil
Oh, look at that.
on there too.
Nice. Yeah. Darren's got some basil sitting in front of the window. It's really coming along.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to make it through the winter. We'll see.
We'll see. He gets great sun through this window, so I think it could be okay.
We'll also see if it will make it through 10 days of my not being here.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
I
I can babysit it for you.
Okay, I think we'll do that.
Yeah, because it will die.
And even if you kill it, it's not going to...
It's not going to make you cry.
Being by
very much.
itself for 10 days would certainly kill it, I think.
Yeah. Cool.
They need to be watered a lot, don't they?
Yeah, the basil needs a lot of water. And the rosemary, which I have in the same pot, does not need a lot of water.
Yeah.
So it was maybe a mistake to put them together.
Well, we'll see. You'll be the master. Maybe you can just water the basil side and the
It'll
rosemary side. We'll just
drain.
get what it is.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Nice, nice. You have another thing here. I don't know if you wanted to make a little announcement for this now, or you're saying.
Yeah, we had some stickers made through a company called Sticky Brand, which I just noticed is when they sent this to me, is in Vermont, I think.
Yeah, nice local brand for us, relatively local.
Let me
Like to
double
support
check.
some New England manufacturing.
Yeah, Burlington, Vermont. South Burlington, Vermont.
That's where my brother lives, in South
We will-
Burlington.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
We
Does
will
he work at the sticker company?
No,
Oh, okay.
but if you have problems, I can go talk to them.
Yeah, he can just
Well,
trot over
it
there.
took a very long time to get these. It was maybe around October
Oh, wow.
1st or so when I ordered these, and they just came yesterday.
It looked great.
Yeah, thank you. That's all Darren's design. He did a really nice job. It looks like a little cooler with the Froze Bros logo on it and our website. So if you're a Froze Bros super fan and you want one of these stickers, let us know. Hit us up. FrozeBrosPod FrozeBrosPod@gmail.com, or look us up on our socials at the Froze Bros.
Maybe we set up a Venmo or something, and we send these out for a $5 contribution to the pod expenses.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. So look for us to get that set up. We'll post news about it on our socials and on the website when we get that set up.
Yeah, we'll post a picture of these too. Or you get one if you come be a guest. You get one for free.
Yes, I got one for free.
Nice. Good thinking, Darren. Well done.
And I may just walk around the Boston area randomly putting these on.
yeah, you should. That's how we're going to get most of our listenership is through
Light
stickers.
poles.
Yeah.
I was somewhere recently where I noticed a wall of stickers.
A sticker wall.
Oh,
Was it
it's
like
just-
a Ruby Tuesdays?
No, it was in a men's. It was
It was in the truck stop measure.
It was.
We
it
can
was,
get a lot of people from the truck stop measure, I think.
It was in the men's room at the TAM.
The TAM, of
Yeah.
course. Yeah. Yeah, we should throw
Yeah.
one up at the TAM. That's a Boston institution.
Yeah.
Dive bar
belong
in
there.
downtown Boston.
All right. Well, let's set up our episode. So, as we mentioned, Trader Froze. This is the format where we go with our guests. Everybody goes together to a Trader Joe's and we just browse the items, see what piques our interest. And we did that today. We had a lovely time.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever been to a grocery store with friends.
No.
Browse around. It was an interesting
And
experience.
then we came up to the cashier. We had like 3 things. It was very strange.
Yeah.
It felt like we were in the way a little bit too.
Yeah.
Some people.
Yeah, everybody's doing their Saturday shopping. It's crowded. They want to get in and out. We're just like, well, this one looks interesting. What do you think, Darren? But it was fun. It was still nice. It wasn't, I didn't feel like it was super, super crowded. When you go to, you haven't been to Market Basket a lot. If you go to a Market Basket on a Saturday, I mean, you got to be ready to throw elbows. I mean,
Wow.
Seriously.
yeah. Especially the one in Somerville, which
Yeah.
is like a little smaller. But yeah, so I didn't feel too badly about it. But yeah, Jodi, what did you think? We wandered around. We saw a few things. There was a lot of items that we could have done.
There was a lot to choose from.
When you go to Trader Joe's, there's so many good frozen items because they're not just selling. I mean, they do sell vegetables, but it's a lot of like these things you could have for lunch or whatever. But we decided on the Trader Joe's Boba kit.
Yeah. We will get this out of the freezer, get the box, tell you more about it.
I've been
One of our-
looking at it
yeah.
for weeks, wondering what it tasted like. So I'm
One of
very
our
excited.
criteria today was that we needed something that could be made relatively quickly.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to take about a minute.
It says on the box less than a minute. Does everybody have some experience with boba? Jodi, have you had boba
I've
before?
had it once
Once, where somewhere in the Boston area?
in Somerville, in the building that's got used to have all the Japanese
Oh yeah,
stores.
yeah. They still have that. The Porter Exchange.
Yes, that's
Nice.
the one.
Hey, that seems like a good location for it. You get a little ambiance over
Yeah.
there.
But it was many years ago, so
Okay.
I think I've maybe had it once too, and I can't say I remember it being something I liked at all.
Yeah, it's
So-
basically really bitter tea with a lot of sugar and then a lot of milk, and then
and I think
the
it's
boba
condensed
tapioca.
milk usually.
That actually, maybe that's right. Maybe they
Or is it
did get-
evaporated?
Oh,
Is it
could
still
be.
there?
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll never know. We will if
But
you're a
this
boba
one is
maker.
vegan.
This is vegan. Yeah, it also we were looking at the box. I don't think it had any tea in it, but That's okay. It's just gonna have the flavor.
Yeah.
I like boba tea. I like a sweet and bitter kind of combo. I've had it a few times. I don't get it frequently because I think it's fairly caloric and it's just like it's a once in a while treat,
Yes,
maybe even
for
once
sure.
a year. I think I even had it. I did a business trip to Taiwan like
Oh, wow.
15 years ago, and I think I even had it. At the source. I believe, and we can look this up while we're on our break. Maybe the research department can get on it. I believe it was invented in Taiwan in the 80s.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So little tidbit to be proven correct or incorrect shortly. Does anybody have anything else we want to talk about before we get?
We're not doing a formal review here, but while we were waiting, Mike, you and I did get a little something extra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we stopped at the Dunks, which is right next to the Trader Joe's, to just chill out and kind of informally closed out Pumpkin Spice Ice Month with Darren. What did you get?
I got a pumpkin spice iced latte.
Wow. The real pumpkin spice ice.
Yeah, the headliner. With decaf coffee, though, and oat milk.
Wicked smart. Yeah, I wish I probably could have asked for it. I didn't think of it for the oat milk. 'Cause, I get a little sensitivity to too much dairy as
Same,
well.
yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Feels good to be here. You might have something to worry about. Darren's got the windows open though. So. But yeah, I got the frozen pumpkin coffee, which is kind of what I was thinking of. I've been saying, do they have a pumpkin spice colada? Which coladas, I guess, are specifically like the fruit things, but they do have a full frozen coffee, like a slushie. So I got one of those and it was delightful. I mean, it's a full on dessert. In fact, when we were having them, I mentioned Jodi came on to do the Trader Joe's pumpkin cheesecake croissants. And I was like, we were debating whether that was a dessert or a breakfast. I was like, this is for sure a dessert. This is like having ice cream.
So you got the pumpkin frozen coffee.
Yeah.
Right? You got
with whipped cream on top.
I didn't get whipped cream.
You didn't
I wanted to save the dairy.
Smart.
I got the Dunkin app, which tells me what's in all of these. So it's coffee cream, 2 pumps of pumpkin flavor, usually whipped cream, and then they blend that up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and 2 pumps of, it looked like on the little thing, the label, that it was like also 2 pumps of coffee. Like they must just have like some coffee syrup that they throw in there.
So my pumpkin spice iced signature latte, what they actually call it, has 3 pumps of pumpkin,
Oh, sure.
3 pumps of vanilla. I got the whipped cream. I also went full on with the caramel drizzle and the cinnamon sugar up top.
Wow.
Yeah.
This was disgustingly sweet for me.
Yeah.
I didn't like it at all. I didn't really enjoy the pumpkin flavor at all either. We did it to be able to say that we did. I would never get this again.
Okay. Yeah.
That's sad.
We did talk about it a lot. But yeah, that's a bummer. But yeah, maybe, they do allow you to adjust everything. And I guess since you didn't like the pumpkin flavor, maybe none of this is for you. But if you didn't do the caramel, didn't do the whipped cream, so you're saving a lot of sugar, and then maybe 1 or 2 pumps of the pumpkin. But, if you don't like it, you don't like it.
If I take out everything in this that I didn't really want, I would be down to a
Espresso.
iced black decaf coffee.
Nice. Yeah.
And it would have been half the price.
Right.
Right. Yeah. 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 So we had some fun while we were hanging out over there. But yeah, I think we're ready to try out our item of the day. Trader Joe's.
Boba.
All right. Let's make some boba.
And we're back. We've just tried the Trader Joe's boba tea. Trader Joe's Instant Boba Kit, brown sugar tapioca pearl drink mix, vegan, gluten-free, ready in less than a minute.
And there's actually no tea in that. And yeah, and if we said boba tea, which we might have before,
I said that. I'm sure I said it.
This is not tea.
It's incorrect. If you look at the ingredients list, we do have a tendency to just read the ingredients. There's not that many though. So water, brown sugar, tapioca starch, modified tapioca starch, caramel color, natural flavor, sodium, carboxymethyl cellulose. Yeah, that's the best part. But yeah, no tea. I was a little worried at first because Darren is a little sensitive to caffeine, and it's like, okay, maybe this isn't something we want to drink, but it doesn't have a caffeine warning on it, and it doesn't have any tea. So
And 0 calories.
and 0 calories. Yeah, 110 calories. It comes with 4 pouches. 110 calories each of just this. But then they do expect you to mix it with milk. So then you have to add the milk calories in there too.
Right. And I had no milk. We are at my place. So we read this walking into the building and realized we had to go out again for milk.
But luckily there is a grocery store nearby. It ended up being a 10, 15-minute diversion. So, and I'm going to take that milk home. That's going to be my milk. So I'm excited to have my full fat Oatly, which is what we ended up with. Some of us are also sensitive to dairy a little bit, so we decided to go with the Oatly. I think they're still the king of the oat milks.
I agree.
Yeah. And we got the full fat. So this is a rich experience that we're getting here. But yeah, cooking instructions, they give you 2 methods of preparation, either microwave or stovetop. This is an instance where I don't think it would make one a bit of a difference either way.
No, you're just warming these.
Yeah. You get, each one is a little packet full of the syrup and the boba. They just have you cut a corner off, stick it in a cup so it doesn't leak all over the place if that happens accidentally, and then you just heat it up in the microwave.
Yeah, and the problem with microwaving things sometimes is it makes it too moist or wet or changes the texture, but this is a liquid already.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the only thing I was wondering about, I guess it's possible that maybe the tapioca pearls would have a slightly different texture, but I kind of doubt it. The stovetop directions are to boil some water and then you put the pouches in there for a minute. And it comes with a bunch of boba straws, which is nice.
Yes, paper straws.
And they're paper. Yeah.
But they didn't fall apart.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, I think they were good quality straws.
Yeah.
So that's nice because not everybody's going to have a straw that's big enough for this. And if you're just spooning them out, it's not the experience that you want. So we each made our own little kit. So you could really, all that there is to do that's variable is the amount of milk. We mix them up and, well, what did you think, Darren? Did you have a nice, pleasant experience?
Do you want me to do this now?
Yeah, I mean, they were
Yeah.
ready to get it. Is there anything else we want to talk about? I guess we can talk
it's
about.
real easy to make.
Yeah,
Box looks good.
I actually do like the packaging of this one. It looks modern, especially for Trader Joe's, which sometimes they have a little bit of like their old timey or it's whatever. They have the kind of like curly cues kind of framing the box, but this is a little bit more modern, a black box, simple graphic design. They show the tea being poured into a glass, so it's all swirling around a little bit. It looks pleasant.
Didn't look like that for us, but it looks pleasant.
Yeah, I might have gotten closest. I took a photo to try to make it look like the swirly effect that it has in the glass on the box.
But I think you're right. It's because it's pouring it.
Well, also, yeah, I'm sure this was just done for the picture.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But they probably put the tea in first, then the milk on top, and then poured more. Tea into the tea.
Yeah, for sure.
So you would just never make it that way. We poured the mixture into the glass and then milk on top.
And it
You
looked
could have
good.
done it either way. But
Yeah.
Layers sort of separate.
it stays pretty separated. I mean, what's in the packet is syrup. It's thick.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no way that's going to swirl too much until you're really mixing it together. The milk's so much lighter, it's staying on top.
But the syrup did make the milk taste delicious, I thought.
Okay.
I could taste the brown butter.
Yeah. Yeah. They promise brown sugar, and it tastes like brown sugar.
Mhm.
You know, the bobas, they're the right size. They're the right texture. It's so nice. If you like sucking some food from your drink up through a straw, it's a pleasant.
Sucking wet candy.
Yeah, it's kind of like a gummy bear. Yeah,
Without the sugar.
yeah. They don't have the tapioca pearls. Don't have a lot of flavor by themselves, but you're sucking it in with a little bit of this milky brown sugary liquid, not tea.
No. Vegan drink.
Yeah, it's vegan. We had a full vegan experience with this one with our oat milk.
We are not remotely close to vegan, Mike, but we've been doing a lot of vegan items on this podcast for some reason.
Yeah, we love our vegan friends.
Yeah.
Although we've probably been mixing up the waffles we had with ice cream, pie with whipped cream. So yeah, we've been de-veganizing. But yeah, so we've gone over, we talked about the box, we talked about it was very easy to make, got to give them points for that.
Yes.
Flavor, Jodi started to touch on it. I think Jodi and I both generally like this. I think with the full fat milk, it's very creamy, and I like the brown sugar flavor. So we mentioned chocolate milk a couple of times.
Yeah, it did taste a little like chocolate milk.
Yeah, with more of the brown sugariness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think pretty pleasant. It did remind me, I think if you're looking to recreate the boba tea experience at home, you're somebody who already likes boba. I think this will scratch the itch.
Mm-hmm.
Flavor wise, Darren? Yeah.
Way too sweet.
It's very
Like,
sweet. Yeah.
This has come up for me before. I'll just say I didn't like this at all.
Yeah.
Not one bit whatsoever, and nothing about it whatsoever.
Wow. Okay.
The taste is way too sweet. The texture is disgusting, in my opinion. It's wet candy. Those boba things are just wet candy going down your throat, and it's gross. I'm not even going to finish this.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Darren looks angry. He's a little upset.
I already
that he
put a
ingested this.
disgusting pumpkin spice latte in my body today.
He's doubling
Gonna have to get
up.
you something good this
Yeah.
afternoon.
Popcorn. I'm going to
Oh,
eat
yes.
a giant tub of popcorn at the movies.
You
this
better
afternoon.
eat something substantial, Darren. Yeah. This is a thing I think they recognize at boba tea shops, and I don't think there's a way to adjust the sweetness level, but here that's a little bit of an issue, and maybe it's something if they were looking for a way to improve, maybe there's a way to do that, where you could add half. I don't know. I can't think of a way that they could do it, but
Add more milk.
you could add more milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we used not the full fat milk.
Yeah.
I think I
you could
did add more milk than either of
You added
Yes,
more
you
than either of
did.
us for sure.
So yours would have been less sweet, ironically.
That's yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's rich. It's like a candy dessert
Oh, yeah.
kind of deal.
Definitely dessert.
But yeah, Darren doesn't like wet candy, so this is not for him. Yeah,
I feel like it's still in my throat, too.
yeah,
Can't
Oh, no.
shake that feeling.
yeah.
Have some popcorn.
I think drinking solids through a straw is
It's definitely an experience.
it takes a little getting used to. I kind of
Yep.
remember the first time that I did it, which is a while ago. It's like surprising.
It is
Yeah, I
a
have
choking
to chew it.
hazard.
I have
It's
had
a
it
real
once
chocolate,
before.
yeah.
Don't remember it being so sweet, but maybe I didn't even have a full one. Maybe my daughter got one and I tried it. I
Yeah,
remember not liking the experience then either.
yeah.
I'm sorry you were forced to try it.
It's our job. We got to try things.
And it's good. We can't just have have every time. We got to have
That's
some
true.
things that somebody's not going to like.
We got to have mash sometimes too.
Somewhat.
Bangers,
Bangers
and
and
mash.
mash.
We got to have. Yeah, we should have some mash. We should do brown and veg like they do in England.
Is that what they call it? Brown and veg?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, there's always something
terrible.
brown and there's a vegetable.
God.
The British, their cuisine is something to.
It's evolving.
Yeah, it's still in the process. But yeah, is there anything else we need to talk about in regards to this item? I think we've hit. I don't remember what all of our categories are. I think there's 5.
Very, very simple item. Well, it's the packaging, which we've talked about.
Una.
Not as extensively as we talked about the pumpkin pie box.
We
which I
talked
think
about that box for a
I
long time.
think we spent about a half an hour on the pumpkin
Wow.
Too much time. The ease of preparing this,
Yep.
including the clarity of the instructions,
Just
seems good.
It seems fine.
Good.
I did think it was weird that they don't give a recommended amount of milk, but maybe they're accounting for the fact that, different milks are going to kind of affect it a little differently. And also people that like boba just know whether they like a lot of milk or a little milk or whatever. Oh, you know what? You could probably just add some water to it,
You could.
if you want to decrease the sweetness and
That's true.
the richness.
The appearance is one of our
Appearance.
criteria.
Yep. Yeah. Appearance. Well, I'd like to see the photo that you took. I mean, when it's swirling around, I mean, it looks nice. It's that classic, tea or coffee mixing with milk is always pleasant to look at.
The little plastic packages they came in frozen were not that. They looked like baked beans, I think you said.
yeah. They
Which
look a
they
little
did.
beanie.
Swirling did not get it to swirl much. The photo on the box has that swirl effect with the syrup coming up.
Yeah.
That just wasn't happening in real life.
Yeah. It would be difficult to get it to happen exactly how they have in the picture. But yeah, it looks good. It looks like,
Tastes good.
you make it looks like chocolate milk
Yep.
with some black balls,
Balls
in the
at
bottom.
the bottom. Exactly.
Wet
Yeah.
balls of candy.
Yeah. Darren, have you ever done vodka soaked gummy bears?
No.
Me neither.
Me neither. That was
But I've seen people do it.
really.
Yeah, they kind of blow up. They get really big if you
Oh,
soak them in
God.
water, and then, they'll get you drunk. So that's something.
I've had
to consider.
peeps in beer.
Oh, God, that's disgusting.
Is there a story behind that? Why peeps and beer?
I just remembered doing that at a party in law school.
Okay, yeah. So
I've had Jello shots.
Oh,
Jello
yes.
shots. Yeah, Jello shots are fun. Jello isn't wet though.
It's gelatinous.
It's gelatinous.
It's like the boba balls.
Similar, yeah. If you think of them like a Jello rather than like a candy, it's maybe a little bit more palatable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although Jello in
your drink.
They sell that as well. So at most boba places, you can get like I think they call them jelly, but it's like a Jello type of
Really?
ball. Yeah, it's not as fun as boba to me.
Can't pop them.
They can't pop them. Although I do feel like they have a poppable thing where it's like a gusher and there's something inside.
Well, these aren't things you could pop either.
No, they kind of mushed in your mouth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they mush around. Anyway, I think we're talking ourselves into lower scores. I think we're ready to kind of go into our scores.
But you were right, Mike. The research department checked this. It was made in Taiwan in the 1980s.
Huh.
We finally hit my area of expertise.
Mike got something right.
Yeah.
It took 10 episodes.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's the first thing I've got right.
No.
But
I just point out everything you get wrong.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so Jodi, as our guest, you can start with you. Give some thoughts. Give your rating. Do you need a reminder on the rating system?
Oh, yes, I do.
Let's see. I don't remember. I know the top one is Ice Cold Killer.
The best score is a 5, Ice Cold
Okay.
Killer. 4 is chilled out.
Okay.
3 is lukewarm. 2, warmed over. And 1 is hot mess.
I think I'm chilled out.
So,
4.
Number 4. Wow.
You are
Good.
welcome to, I'm not
very
telling you to
impressed.
change your score. You are welcome to go at intervals. We've
Oh, yeah. You
Oh,
can
I
had,
could do
yeah, we've had like
quarters.
4 1/4 or 4 1/2, 3.5.
No, I think a solid 4.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Jodi
Good
enjoyed
score.
the experience.
It did.
I think it gets points. It is like the box and the actual drink, I think, look pretty nice. It is super easy to make. I think that it scratches the itch for the boba lovers out there. But I feel like, I probably won't be getting it again if I'm going to get boba. Now there's boba places, around the Boston area. If you don't have them right near you, I think this is going to be a crucial item. I think they have them in a lot of other grocery stores now too. You're not really.
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here and make a guess that if you have a Trader Joe's near you, you maybe have a boba
Yeah.
place near you too.
Yeah.
Especially if you're in an area like us and you have your selection of maybe about 10 to 15 Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
You're going to find some bobas in that liberal urban center that we're most certainly living in.
Yeah. But I think they have these at like Stop and Shop nowadays too. So if you're a boba lover and you're not in an area where they have them, you can probably get one of these, and this would be a decent experience. But yeah, these specific ones, I think were pretty good. But flavor wise, I am a little disappointed there's no tea in it. And I do miss the tea flavor a little bit. It, like we said, tastes a little bit more just like a chocolate milk than I think a boba tea. So I'm going a full point lower than Jodi, which I think is not going to spell good things for this when it gets to Darren's score. But I'm giving it a lukewarm. Like, I'm not going to tell people not to get it. I think it's going to do a good job for people that really, really need it. But I'm not going to be getting
The
it
boba
again.
addicts out there.
Yeah, and they're out there. All right, that's my thoughts. Darren?
Well, I won't just continue saying terrible things about this as I have been. I'm clearly not someone who likes boba. I'm not really interested in giving it a try again either. You get to a certain point in your life, if there's something that you don't like, just don't like it. That's where I am at this. I hated it. I absolutely hated it, but I'm going to be really generous and give it a 2.
Okay.
A warmed over.
Didn't make you sick.
Not yet. Let's not make that conclusion yet, because really it still does. I still have that taste in my mouth and in my throat that I wish wasn't there.
Yeah.
Is it the bobas that are stuck in your throat, or the
I
taste
don't
of
know. I think
the
it's the
milk?
sweetness.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The milk.
Well, the milk is also fairly viscous
Yeah.
because it's the full fat. So yeah, it's just like sticking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are our scores for our Trader Joe's instant boba kits. We're going to do a segment, but I'm going to suggest we take a little break so Darren can wash out his mouth. We'll be right back. And we're back again, and we're ready for a segment.
Yeah, we are. I got a little game I put together. This episode is going to drop on Election Day.
Oh shit.
We will be very happy or sad.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
We won't
is
know
hard to
by
say.
Election Day.
We won't know.
That's
We definitely won't know.
We may not know for months.
There are fears that it could be a very long time.
Could be.
I was trying to think of something somewhat political, went legislative. While I was watching the World Series last night, which was another unfortunate event by the end, I came up with this idea. I've got various laws about frozen food and some other foods. Going to give you 2 laws, and in each set of 2, one will be a real law, and one will be something that I made up. Jodi, you're our guest. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
All right. Here are the 2 laws. In Alabama, it is illegal to walk down the street with an ice cream cone in your back pocket. Or, in Louisiana, it is illegal to walk down the street with an ice cube in your back pocket.
They're both ridiculous.
They're both ridiculous, but one of those is an actual law.
I'm going to guess the ice cream.
The ice cream. You are correct.
What?
Yay.
I read that the law originated when horse thieves would put ice cream in their pockets to lure horses away.
Okay.
I didn't know horses
It
loved
is,
ice cream.
it is Alabama, and I think a couple other states also, that is still on the books, that it's illegal to have an ice cream cone in your back pocket.
That's good. I guess, after they stopped the horse thieves from doing it, probably not a lot of other people were trying it.
The
Yeah.
melting would just
Yeah, we don't know if this is still enforced. We could
try it out.
Go-
We could
try
go
it out.
test
Yeah.
the Alabama law or the Louisiana. Wait, this is Alabama?
Alabama is the ice cream one.
I don't
Yep.
want to test the law in either location.
No.
All right, I got 2 for you, Mike.
Let's hear it.
In Kansas, it is illegal to put ice cream on cherry pie. Or in Georgia, it is illegal to put maple syrup on peach pie.
I think the second one is the one that jumps out to me because they're very serious about their peach things. And maybe there was a little rivalry between the maple syrup area and the Georgia area. So I'm going with Georgia, maple syrup on peach pie.
That one I made up.
Dang.
Oh, that was a good one.
It is
was a good
actually
lure.
illegal in Kansas to put ice cream on cherry pie. And nobody seems to be sure what prompted this law, but it does not seem to be enforced. So
Yeah.
God.
you can go test that if you want to. If you're in Kansas, put some ice cream on your pie. Going against the law there, but
Yeah, people from Kansas hit us up. I wonder if this is like a Chicago thing where they're like, "Oh, don't put ketchup on hot dogs," but they just
Maybe.
codified it. They
Maybe.
feel that strongly. I have a coworker that has a place in Kansas. Maybe I'll see if I can ask him about this.
all right. Jodi, next one for you.
Mhm.
In Baltimore, Maryland, it is illegal to sell frozen imitation crab after 12 p.m. Or in Newark, New Jersey, it is illegal to sell ice cream after 6 p.m.
I'm going with the crab in Maryland.
The crab, because it sounds like that makes sense.
Yeah.
That one I made up.
So I
It
think
It is actually illegal to sell ice cream after 6 p.m. in Newark, New Jersey.
It's ridiculous.
So I think the trend here is that the things that make more sense are the ones that are
Not
made up.
true.
So I made up some
Made up
real
some
sounding
good laws. Yeah.
All right. Mike.
Yes, sir.
In Daleville, Indiana, it is illegal to sell soft serve ice cream. Or in Indianola, Iowa, it is illegal to operate an ice cream truck.
Mm.
I don't think there's an obvious one here.
Well, so this is the one I think you made up, the ice cream truck one, because that might make sense that you're, maybe something happened where, bad with with an ice cream truck. Maybe somebody did something inappropriate and they were just like, okay, no more ice cream trucks. And the soft serve one, I can't even think of a good reason for it. So I'm going soft serve.
So you think soft serve is the one I made up?
I think the soft serve is the true one.
Your reasoning seemed to go the other way.
I'm saying no, because I think the ones, like I said before, the ones that make sense are the ones that you made up. So that's the logic.
Okay. I see what you're doing there. Then you're wrong. It is actually illegal to operate an ice cream truck in Indianola, Iowa. Leaders in the town there said the ordinance was created to keep Metro Des Moines food truck vendors from setting up shop in Warren County, apparently where Indianola is, and taking it back to Polk County, which must be where Des Moines is. So it's all capitalism.
Very specific, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So my logic failed.
But I think it was good logic for the first three.
Yeah.
He just got smart by the fourth one.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get both of you some more points here. I've been fooling you too well. Jodi has 1, Mike has nothing.
That tracks with my my general, track record in this game.
These games are going to break up the pod, I think, at some point. All right, Jodi. In Alaska, it is illegal to give alcohol to a moose, or in Texas, it is illegal to give alcohol to an armadillo.
I'm gonna go with Texas because they like laws.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a lot of laws, even though they claim to like small government.
Yeah.
So you think the real one is the armadillo?
Yes.
No, the real one is the moose in Alaska. In 2007, a moose, which local media and the community later called Buzzwinkle, was just rambling through the town after getting into some local brewery's supply.
Yeah, that's a dangerous moose.
Yeah.
They're dangerous to begin with, and then you give them beer.
All right, Mike, I got in a last one.
I had a coworker who crashed his motorcycle into a moose.
Oh, my God.
It messed him up, but he did survive.
Wow.
Yeah. That was in New Hampshire. Tracks for New Hampshire, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mike, I've got an Alaska one for you, too.
All right.
In Alaska, it is illegal to wear fur coats while working in a food truck.
Mm-hmm.
Or in Florida, it is illegal to wear a G-string bikini while working in a food truck.
No. Okay. I feel like wearing a fur coat in a food truck might actually present some food safety issues. Maybe some hairs get in there. Maybe, maybe they're homemade, pelts or like coats. So I don't know. Maybe they're not very sanitary. I don't know how these things work. I'm going to go with the Alaska and the fur coat.
As the real law. No. It is actually illegal to wear a G-string bikini or certain other items while working in a food truck in Florida. Legislators didn't want food truck workers to be a distraction to drivers.
Oh, my God.
You're driving along. You don't usually even see the people who are working in the food truck if you're just driving past, but
that's ridiculous.
Who knows what they're thinking?
And if you're in Miami, there's just people walking around in bikinis anyway.
Right.
Florida. I should have guessed it was Florida. Backwards.
All right, just one more for each of you.
Okay.
Score still stands at 1 for Jodi.
I'm winning.
Nothing for Mike.
I can still if you get this one, you got it locked in.
Okay. No pressure.
In West Virginia, it is illegal to eat certain roadkill. Or in Hawaii, it is illegal to eat flying fish.
I'm going to go with Hawaii.
Hawaii as the...
That is the true one.
No.
They love their nature. I thought maybe...
They do. It is actually illegal to eat certain roadkill in West Virginia. There are requirements that you have to follow in order to eat the roadkill.
Gross.
Yep. But in Hawaii, malolo, the Hawaiian flying fish, can be eaten, and they enjoy that.
Wow, nice. So if it just jumps into your boat.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
I have a chance.
Here's your chance.
Do you have a tiebreaker if it comes to that?
I do have a tiebreaker if it comes to it.
Good.
In Kentucky, when serving pecan pie, pecan, I don't really have a dog in that fight. I don't care which one it is. Pecan pie. Piss off everybody. Pecan pie. A good faith effort shall be made to serve it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, freshly whipped cream, or a glass of bourbon. Or, in Vermont, when serving apple pie, a good faith effort shall be made to serve it with a cold glass of milk, a scoop of vanilla ice cream, or a slice of cheddar cheese.
I can't think of a good justification for either. I was gonna go back to my problem in the last question was that I reverted to trying to guess the one that made more sense to me. This one, I can't think of a particularly good justification for either. I do think that Vermont and the cheese makes sense. So I'm going to go with the other one, which was, what state was that?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
See, they both seemingly want.
Oh, they both have their like staple item in it.
Yeah, Kentucky wants you to put either ice cream, whipped cream, or a glass of bourbon with your pie. In Vermont, they're saying milk, ice cream, or have a slice of cheddar cheese.
A good faith effort.
Yeah, a good faith effort. So it seems the servers have to ask, would you like one of those things with us? Because, the apple pie without the cheese.
Yeah.
It's like a hug without the squeeze.
That is a great point. I totally forgot about that. I am going to flip flop on this. I think, never mind. I was going to say something that is wrong. I was going to say Jack Daniels is in a dry county, but Jack Daniels is Tennessee, so that doesn't matter anyway. But
real bourbon. Kentucky is
bourbon
pretty strict about this. Gets pretty angry if anyone else claims to make bourbon.
Right. But, it just seems crazy that they would be trying to like make it a law to serve alcohol. Could happen, but I'm going to go with Vermont.
Vermont is the real law. You are correct there.
We're tied up, baby.
We got a tie. All right. Here's what we'll do. I've got one more.
Okay.
Just shout out your name when you want to guess.
Gotcha.
In Boston, Massachusetts, it is illegal to eat peanuts in church. Or in Hartford, Connecticut, it is illegal to eat popcorn in church.
I'm going with...
You could have a joke.
I'll count that as shouting out your name. Jodi is raising her hand.
I would go with Boston.
Boston as the real law.
Yeah.
That is right. Cannot eat peanuts in church. Came down to a tiebreaker, extra innings.
You're right, but I got it the right one.
And your reward is the extra boba tea packet. Wow.
And a sticker.
And some peanuts if I can find them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We'll go pick some up at Five Guys.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that segment, Darren.
Yeah,
that was fun.
That was fun.
All right. Yeah.
I liked all your made up laws.
Yeah.
There was some craft in that. There's some real craft.
I enjoyed doing that, actually.
Good. So that concludes our episode. Thank you to Substrates for our music. Find them at substrates.bandcamp.com.
Our website, thefrozebros.com.
Thefrozebros.com. Find our socials there. Hit us up on our email, frozebrospod@gmail.com. Anything else we want to mention before we call it a day?
Go Yankees.
Go Yankees, sure.
I have saved you guys. I have been wearing the same Yankees shirt on game days.
Oh, yeah. I read that on Facebook.
Yeah.
Thank you for not doing that.
I do not have that shirt on right now, and I might spare some people I'm going up with later. It didn't work last night, so I don't know. Maybe the charm of the shirt is over anyway.
Where's the series at, just to really date this?
There has been only one game played.
First game? Oh.
First game at Dodger Stadium.
All right.
Yankees lost in extra innings.
Wow.
Despite the loss, what I like is that an older underdog player who nobody expected to hit well won the game with walk-off grand slam.
Wow.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Freddie.
Freddie Freeman?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. He's good though. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah.
There's nobody bad on either team.
Yeah.
But they walked. I'm not even remembering all the Dodgers' names.
And they walked a few players so they could get to Freddie.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, that's too bad for your Yankees. And I feel like the heat of the rivalry has died down. I'm from Connecticut, so I don't really have a strong dog in the fight. So I might be ostracizing a lot of our listenership, but I would, root for the AL team in this.
I grew up in Connecticut too, though, and all my friends were just Yankees fans. They were doing really well when we were kids.
Yeah.
And there was no reason to look north and be a Red Sox fan.
I didn't even know that that was a team called the Patriots, and I grew up in Connecticut too.
Wow.
I'm a baseball fan, watch a few other things, but football just never cared to watch.
We watch Penn State football only.
Oh, okay. Wow.
My football experience as a kid was going to some Yale games.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and tailgating with family. Maybe we'll get into that with Aunt Josephine.
Yeah.
We'll get into that another
We'll
time.
have to do a tailgating episode someday. Yeah. And anyway, thank you very much, Jodi, for being here. We always appreciate having you as a guest.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Jodi.
And with that, we'll say,
Fro you
see
later.